So someone says, "Hey Emily, what do you think about Asians and white guys, and black guys, and Mexican guys?" I'd say, well, Asian guys, white guys, black guys, and Mexican guys are A, B, and C. That's not a very logical response. It may be my opinion, but it's not a fact, and I know better than to make broad statements like that. For example, like I've had a lot of people's comments and things that I've heard people say regarding white girls and how some people think that white girls are less materialistic than Asian girls and that white girls have less, are more open and carefree than Asian girls. And I've heard the opposite. I've heard that Asian girls are less materialistic than white girls, and Asian girls have less things that, less, negative qualities than white girls from all different kinds of people. And I mean, there's no way for us to tell, even if it's based on it in our experience, because the only way that we could say that X are Y or Y are X is if we knew the entire population of X or the entire population of Y. I mean, you may have a few Asian friends, and the majority of those few Asian friends that you have act a certain way or into a certain thing, but you can't base that small judgment that you have, that small view of Asians that you have, and then place it on the entire population or every Asian that you see. That's just really ridiculous, and it's not very logical. It's the same thing with, Asian people. Like if you're an Asian guy and you date you date a couple of white girls, you're like, yeah, I've dated other kinds of girls, and white girls are just, they're materialistic and they're mannish, they're masculine, and they have a lot of, they're just real aggressive. And I'm just thinking, well, that's your experience, I understand that, and that's your opinion, but you can't base it on, whenever people use statements like Asian girls are, or white girls are, or Hispanic guys are, it's just a really illogical statement, because no one knows what they are like, because not everybody knows the entire male population of Hispanic people or Asian people or white people or whatever. It's a really illogical statement to make. That's why you'll never hear me in a video say, well, white guys are, or Asian girls are, because I don't know. I don't know what they are like. I can tell you what I think they're like, but I wouldn't even go that far, because I know in my mind that I will never know what one race is like, because you can't tag one personality or aspect to a certain race. I mean, yeah, there are cultural aspects that, play a role in the way someone's going to turn out, but you still can't base that alone on what you expect a certain race to act or be like, because it's just doesn't work that way. So that's one phrase that people really need to look out for when they're watching videos or listening to someone's opinion and they say, well, I think so-and-so's are, I think white people are, Asians are. Well, I mean, that's great that you think that, but you need to realize that you're making a false statement. You need to realize that you may think that one race is, or that certain races are this, but you're just basing it on your opinion, and your opinion is not absolute. So that's why you'll never hear me saying things like that. That's why if you ask me, what do you think about Asian guys, Emily? I'll say, well, I don't know, because I don't know all the Asian guys on the face of the planet. I think the ones that I've met are pretty cool, as individuals, but I'm not going to judge an entire race based on a few of my friends. So I don't really have an opinion on Asian guys. I don't have an opinion on white guys or black guys or Hispanic guys because I haven't met all the Hispanic, Asian, black, white guys on the face of the earth, so I can't tell you what I think. I just think they're human, and that's about it.